Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. It's good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is going to be for my Pisces. Oh, you guys are going to be so excited for this reading. If you guys resonate with the reading, like, share, and subscribe. If you're not a Pisces and you were drawn to this video, like, share, and subscribe. This is a timeless reading. I don't do no date specific. When it gets to you or when it reaches you, it will. Alright, we're starting off. First of all, you guys are going to love this energy. Look at this. It's almost as if you tapped in to a room filled with gold, a gold mine. Look at this. Look at all this gold. This is like a symbolization of you. It's almost as if I'm getting you tapped in. You finally understand your worth. You finally understand what you bring to the table, who you are, what you can command. You can literally command a freaking room. You have literally tapped into the most valuable parts of yourselves. You have integrated with those parts of yourself, and now you can create, right? The path that you're going down is paved with money. Now again, it may not be literal money. It doesn't always start off that way, right? It starts off as you becoming willing or feeling that you're worthy to go down paths and create, right? These are opportunities to create abundance beyond your wildest dreams. This type of abundance is something you can only achieve or attain by you finding your life purpose. Yeah, sure, you can make money other ways too, right? But the whole point of money, of just this type of wealth, the wealth where you know you've made it, where you've become successful, this type of wealth comes from you knowing that you're heeding a call. This comes from the deepest parts of your own desires. It's you being so happy and fulfilled and thrilled in what your purpose is and what you do on a daily basis, right? It's you getting yourself out of a 9 to 5 and really focusing on your wildest dreams. Working relentlessly towards something you know is a cause and it's going to build and it's going to leave a legacy for you and your children, right? This is you really engaged in what you can create. It's almost as if you tapped into this opportunity or you're about to. I'm talking to people who've been going down this path and it took years. This does not come overnight. Everybody that understands real success, it doesn't come overnight. You've went years in the 7 and 8 of Pentacles, right? Investing, creating the opportunity, right? Becoming the person, right? For you to really understand the value of currency, the energetic, spiritual energy of currency. How can you attain masses of wealth if you don't understand that it's energy, really? It's not just money, right? It's time, it's resources, it's the people you love that support you in your endeavors, right? And I'm starting to see that some of you guys, if you haven't tapped into this energy yet, you will, but keep going down the path and you're going to find or resonate or align to something that's best suited for you. So think about it. There's some of you guys who are at a 9 to 5 and keep thinking, what am I good at? What is going to help me step from here to the next level? What am I meant to do in this life? Some of you guys may be wondering, what am I supposed to be doing here, right? And Source is going to show this. It's going to reveal this to you, right? Because it's something you've been wanting for a while. Maybe some of you guys are just not meant to work for somebody else for the rest of your life. You're meant to have your own business. Some of you guys are meant to create. Some of you guys are meant to do some charity work. Some of you guys are meant to do something so big or to be a part of something that's so big and beneficial to the future generations, to the change of society, societal structures, right? This corporate bullshit. Nobody wants to do that, right? So you're paving your own way. And I feel like some of you guys are so close. You're on the precipice of discovering what you're meant to do here. For some of you guys, you know what it is. You've tapped into it. For some of you guys, it's taken you months You see it. It's right in front of you. It's taking you months to be able to create this energy to even get to the point where you believe you're worthy enough to do this and pursue your dreams. For some of you guys, it took years to believe you're worthy of this. Maybe you didn't have the, maybe you didn't think you were enough, right? Which is why I said you stepped into treasure. It's like you finally understood your worth. And now you're actively ready to pursue that dream, whatever it is. Some of you guys see it. Then you have your other, right? Because again, why do you think a lot of people don't follow their dreams? It's their limiting self-belief that tells them they're not worthy enough to do it. Or they'll be like, well, right now it's just not the right time. I'm too tired. I'm healing from something. You don't understand. The pain is too strong. Or I have kids right now and I don't have time, right? It could be that. It could be whatever is in your way, right? But it could take up to a year for you to finally get to yourself to that mindset that you're meant to do this. So for some of you guys that are struggling to believe that you're worthy of that, a tower's gonna come in. I don't say that to scare you, but sometimes life has to do that to rearrange your life or realign you to the purpose. So some of you guys, it may have happened to you already where you lost a job or you thought this job was your dream job and you were going to do great, only to find out that you're getting treated like shit, only to find out that they cut your hours or you might be getting laid off, right? I'm not saying you're going to get laid off. I'm just saying sometimes a tower has to come in where it's going to redirect you to let you know that this is the path for you. And if you want it, go get it. Some of you guys have to do some extra healing in this specific area to get you guys to believe in yourselves. And the reason why you can't do it, it's never about the timing. There's not enough time. It's always about believing whether you're worthy of it or not. So some of you guys are really putting in the extra work to believe that you guys can do this. So you're doing the healing work, and then some of you guys, if you are in that stage where you're working relentlessly towards healing that part of yourself that doesn't believe you're good enough to follow your dreams, keep doing that, because one day it's just gonna click, one day it's gonna resonate, one day it's gonna work out. Just keep going down the path. Now there's a third group of you guys here. The ones that you're doing the work. You're doing the work. You show up every day. This is your dream. This is what you look forward to, right? When you go to work, you just have this. It's like when you go to a 9-to-5 job or wherever you work, if you're waitressing or whatever, that job that you just can't stand. You're showing up to that job and you're doing your work, and in your head you're like, just 5 more years, because I have this extra hustle on the side that I'm working really hard towards so that it can manifest, so that I never have to work or take orders from another freaking boss ever in my life. Like I said, some of you guys, you're just not meant for corporate. Then you wonder why you don't work out. The jobs never work out for you, or you end up in jobs that you fucking hate because you're not meant to be doing that. Right? And so some of you guys are really putting in the extra work during the week to get that, or even if it's 2 hours a day, you're devoting 2 hours a day to your job, to the side hustle, to your dreams, so that you can manifest it and make it a reality. Congratulations, man. I'm telling you, keep investing. You got the Eight of Pentacles is investments, really putting in that work, really, putting the seeds in so that you can reap. You'd be surprised because there's so much intention. Right? There's so much intention in this card. You're going to manifest this at a faster rate than you thought you would. You have a plan. You have a 5-year plan, probably 6, whatever your year plan is. It's going to happen a little bit faster because you're really intentionally putting in that work. Okay, and I'm getting a lot of you guys are not just doing the work, but because you're doing the inner healing. Like I said, it's you realizing you are the gold, you are the treasure, you are the abundance, you are the money, you are the energy that creates the tangible, right? That's you. Look at this energy, the Queen of Swords energy, but look at the lilac, it's spiritual. It's you and your spiritual nature blossoming, blooming. Your self-belief is at an all-time high because you know this is going to pay off, whatever you're doing. Some of you guys, people don't even know. You guys do your 9-to-5s and you go home, take care of the kids, feed the husbands, the wives, you barely have time, right? You do homework with the kids, you do all this work left and right? Or take care of your families, your parents, whatever you're doing. And then you're so exhausted, and then you set 2 hours a day, a night or a day to do your work, the thing that will set you financially free. This is why. Because you know your worth. This is why you're doing it, because you want a better tomorrow. You want financial freedom for your kids, for your family, for yourself. You deserve it. That's justice to you guys. It's being financially free, but being happy, right? Being happy with the work that you're doing, because it's purposeful, it's spiritual, it's connected with this purpose is connected with the Most High. Which is why you see the lilacs, right? It's spirituality. Symbolizes spirituality. It symbolizes love, peace, tranquility. It's you at your finest. Your confidence, right? With the swords, the Queen of Swords is a very confident energy. They know their worth, which is why they pursue relentlessly. They know when to go, when not to, right? But here you are. Look. Some of you guys, I'm resonating back to the group 2 here. It's almost as if, because you have such strong belief or wanting to move that way, it's like the push from the Most High is pushing you forward with so much purpose and intention, that there's also opposition, right? It's almost as if the friends are calling, right, to distract you, or whatever your distractions are, they're coming in. They want to veer you off, man. If it's the wrong relationship, the wrong man. Right now, the and I don't mean to scare you guys, but you're being tempted at an all-time high right now, because they know. Devil energy knows where you're going, and it's trying so hard to stop you. It wants to keep you in this limiting belief, or demons, right? They want to keep claim to you. They want to make you confined, right? It's in a box. It's confined. It makes you believe it's sunshine, and that where you're at, it's roses and pretty. If you go back, you're going to be okay. You won't be alone. It won't be such hard work, right? It's short-term pleasure. It wants to keep you limited and believed, right? Look at the square. Confinement. It wants to keep you believing that where you're at is it's the only thing you're going to achieve, and that's the best you can do, so why even try? This is you fighting. For some of you guys, you're fighting this. You're really fighting these temptations and beliefs, right? Like, how could you believe you're meant to be where you're at? You know what I'm saying? No. You're not meant to be stuck there. There's a reason why you're uncomfortable, and you feel shame, and you feel restricted. Because there's so much more for you to do, and you know it. And that's the thing. Maybe that's the thing, that your demons are so afraid to go forward and be the best versions of themselves that they can be, because they've never experienced that. So to bring light into that darkest of hells that you have inside you, we all have them, by the way. I'm not singling anybody out. I'm saying we all have these limiting self-beliefs. But to have them control you, to have you believe that you're not worth anything, honey. You know that source works with you every single day. They tap in during your dreams. You know this better than anybody. Source is working overtime. It looks like the devil's working overtime because it's in the 3D, right? It brings in manifestations fast, right? It brings in people to distract you, brings in the right temptations to distract you. But source is also working overtime to help you let go of these limiting beliefs. That it's helping you. It's working overtime. You just don't see it. Or maybe you do. They just want you to be the best version of yourselves because they believe we're meant to do something. Collectively, we're all meant to push everyone forward, right? Oof, look at this. It's almost as if you're some of you, right, with some of the groups, not the ones that are relentlessly pushing forward, right? Even the ones that are pushing forward, you get this, it's almost like the balancing act, right? With all of these obstacles coming in left and right, trying to derail you, detangle you, stop you in your journey, and you're over here like trying not to tip over. This is you. But when you do what you're supposed to do, it's going to feel like this. And this is all source really reassuring you that you got this. It may feel like you're about to be out of balance. It may feel like you're being stumbling out to the ground. I know some of you guys right now are like, you don't understand. I'm doing the best I can, but then these setbacks come in. These setbacks keep coming left and right. They keep coming at me and I don't know what to do. And some days I just want to go home and I cry and I don't want to keep doing this anymore. I hear you guys. I hear you guys saying these things because it literally is. Feels like temptation's coming in and things are coming in, obstacles are coming in heavy for you, but that's only because you're doing the right thing. That's only because you are shining the light and you're moving forward past those limiting doubts. Here's the next stage, right? Sometimes the limiting doubts are stage one. That's why most people, not most people, a lot of people don't move forward. It's the fear of what will people think of me. What if I'm not enough, right? Stage two is for those that are actually working relentlessly, but then things are coming in out of nowhere in the 3D. Things are coming in the 3D, hitting you because they want you to lose. It's the opposition, right? It's almost as if like the quest, right? The hero's journey. There's always like delays and pavements, like just things that are in the way that tumble you over or anything like that. It's part of the journey. It's part of the journey. But I see you guys, you don't care. You're like, man, so what? I got this. So what? Yeah, I'm crying today. Yeah, there was like 5 setbacks. Yeah, I took like a big financial hit. Okay, that's fine. I don't know how I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna pay the bills. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Right? My kids don't even know that I'm struggling, right? Some of you guys, nobody knows how bad you're struggling and you're over here crying in the middle of the night because you don't want anyone to worry or stress about what you're going through. You're highly stressed, don't even know. But guess what? This is just faith reassuring you that you're doing the right thing. Keep going. Keep going. Look at this. You're like, so what though? Right? You're crying and the next day you get up like nothing, like a champ. You get up like a champ that you are because you know what's at stake here. Some of you guys are just so fed up with the towers. Some of you guys are so fed up with the limiting self-belief. Some of you guys are so fed up with the obstacles being thrown at you. You're like, you know what? I'm tired. The place you work at, you guys are fed up with that shit. You're fed up of not being able to pay, buy a good amount of groceries because of the expenses, the cost of living. You're so sick of it. And yet you still show up every morning or whatever time you get up to do your job, to do the things you have to do to take care of your business, take care of the children, and you still have that time set aside for your financial freedom. So congratulations. Look at this. Temperance. This card's coming up for a lot of people right now, especially at this time, because they're at their wits' end, they're tired, they're exhausted, and they just need a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Keep going. This message has to be stressed significantly because this is you. This is almost as if source is divinely telling you, man, you're doing the right thing. Keep going. I know it's difficult, but temptation has to come in. It's just part of life. Temptation has to come in to see whether you really want this or not. Obstacles have to come in to see whether you're willing to really have what it takes to overcome those hurdles and keep going, or you're going to let these setbacks hold you back and make you quit. Right? Because it's like, dude, the times are going to be tough. This journey's the journey's tough for everybody. But some people get setbacks like these and they just quit. They just quit. And it's like, no. You can quit for a day. You can quit for a week. You can quit for a month. But eventually you realize that this is the only way to go. Where else are you going to go? Back to your 9 to 5? No. Some of you guys are like, nope, shoot me. I'd rather die. Exactly. Where else are you going to go? You should see how many setbacks and obstacles I've had just to freaking get this channel going. You don't even want to know. I had like months of setbacks, financial setbacks, technical setbacks. You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know. People that were like, oh, I don't think you should do that. Why would you do tarot? That, like, that's weird, you know? Or like they'll be like, okay, like they just don't say anything. And it's like I don't even need to reassure people. I know what my path is. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. But if I had all these setbacks and I still have to show up, I can't tell you something that I am, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to tell you something that I also have to do, right? These setbacks are for everybody, including me. So you guys got this, man. But you guys are real troopers because some of you guys have kids and some of you guys are going through divorces while you're doing this and your 9 to 5s. Some of you guys have like 2 jobs and are going to school. Some of you guys are taking internships while you're in school. Like, that's crazy. And you have a job and you have roommates and you're sending monthly income to your family somewhere. Bro, y'all crazy. Paying mortgages, cars, clearing your debt, like, lowering your debt. This is crazy. But you guys are still doing it. Congratulations. All right, my beautiful Pisces, you guys are amazing, man. You guys are literally paving the way for me. You're an example for me. You're an example for everybody else. You're an example to your family members. It may not show now, but it will one day. And then you can look back and say, yeah, man, you know how many obstacles I had? And I still did it. And they're going to be like, why? Why did you put yourself through all of that? And then you'll be able to tell them, well, I did it for my kids. I did it for my mom. I did it for myself. Isn't that worth something? Who else is gonna do this but you? All right, my Pisces, I love you.